And here we are at Epcot on our second theme park of the day tour. And here we are at Mission Space, where Dad almost lost his lunch. So now we'll be going on here, and hopefully we can get some video of the ride. Here we are inside Mission Space.
Welcome to the International Space Training Center. You're here today to train for the greatest adventure in the history of mankind, the exploration of deep space. I know you're probably feeling a little bit nervous right now, but don't worry. Every astronaut has felt that way at one time or another, even the heroes who went to the moon. But there is one thing that they have that you don't have: training. Right now, at NASA and ISTC facilities around the world, future astronauts are learning how to live and work in space. But you're here today for flight training, the most thrilling experience that any astronaut candidate will ever have. Before you decide if it's right for you, let me introduce you to your spacecraft. The X-2 Deep Space Shuttle. It's powered by solid hydrogen and can accelerate from 0 to 6,000 in 60 seconds. So when you hear the words, "go for launch," you'll definitely want to hang out. Now, you've already been organized into teams, and soon each of you will be assigned a position: navigator, pilot, commander, or engineer. And the success of your mission will depend on all of you working together as a team. I'll be your capcom, and in a few minutes I'll give all of you specific assignments. But first, our flight director has some safety instructions for you. Lieutenant?
Remember the team number you're standing on. When the doors in front of you open, you will be directed to a flight station with that number on it. When you get there, please stand on the circles. During your mission, you will be enclosed inside X-2 flight trainers that produce deep space flying conditions, such as turbulence and G-forces. Those who are prone to motion sickness or made uncomfortable by enclosed dark spaces, simulators, or spinning should bypass this experience.
A little late now.
As you can see, astronaut flight training isn't like anything you've ever experienced before. It is intense. And if you would like to opt out, you can sign up for mission control training in the advanced training lab. Just ask any member of the ISTC crew for directions. As for the rest of you, report for your pre-flight briefing. It's go time.
You okay? Excellent. You okay?
Special trainees, if you are prone to motion sickness or made uncomfortable by enclosed dark spaces, simulators, or spinning, you may exit the flight training area now. Ask a uniformed crew member for directions.
You okay? All systems go? Go?
Yep.
All systems go?
Congratulations, team. You've been selected to train for an elite mission, the first mission to Mars. Robotic teams have already established a landing site here at the North Polar Cap. Your mission is to get to that site. Your flight path to Mars will take you around the moon for a lunar gravity assist. But even with that slingshot assist, your trip will take 3 months, so we'll have to put you into hypersleep.
Hypersleep activated.
Don't worry, it'll only seem like a second or two to you. I'll give you a wake-up call when you get to Mars.
T-minus 3 minutes and counting.
Okay, now listen up. Here are your assignments. Navigator, you'll fire the thrusters for lunar orbit insertion and for descent to the surface of Mars. Pilot, on my signal, I'll need you to trigger the second stage rocket and also deploy the shields. Commander, you'll be responsible for first stage separation and activating manual control for landing. Engineer, when it's bedtime, you'll activate hypersleep. You'll also extend the wings for landing.
He's gonna put us
Don't
to
worry.
sleep.
When it's time to push the buttons, you'll light up. Then I'll get you to go.
It's time to push
One
the
last
buttons,
thing.
the light up.
In the event of an emergency landing, there are control sticks at every crew position. Okay, Lieutenant. Any final instructions for the new kids?
When the flight bay doors open, follow the markings on the floor to your capsule. Then move all the way across, taking your crew positions in the cockpit. And stow all personal items in the compartment in front of you. Then reach up and pull down your restraint. Now listen carefully. Leaning forward, closing your eyes, or looking left or right during your flight could disorient you. So keep your head back against the headrest, keep your eyes open at all times, and focus straight ahead, even if you start to feel disoriented. They're all yours, Capcom.
Well, I guess that's everything. Good luck, Mars team. You are on the clock.
Thank you. PAO, go fly. Safety mission? LAS go. Thank you. Range limit? There is no constraints for flight. Okay, thank you. OCC? 13 feet go. TTC? TTC go. TTC? TTC go. LPS? LPS go. Milo? Milo go. Inco? Inco is go. STM? STM go. STE? Go flight. GC? GC is go.
Good luck, team. All of us here at Mission Control are proud to be a part of this historic liftoff of the first mission to Mars.
Mission Control, this is the firing room. Give us the go, no-go for launch. Surgeon, go flight. Network. Go flight. You are go for launch. We have main engine start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Mission Control, the tower is clear. They're all yours. Mission Control to Mars X2. You are go and throttle up.
Commander, initiate first stage separation now.
Engaged. Zero G confirmed.
You're looking good, team. Pilot, engage second stage rocket now.
Initiated. Leaving Earth orbit. Velocity 15,000, 16,000,
You should have
18,000.
visual of the space station now, and you are on course for your slingshot around the moon. Navigator, fire rockets for lunar orbit insertion now.
Confirmed.
Beautiful sight, isn't it? Something to dream about on the way to Mars. Engineer, activate hypersleep. Now.
Activated.
Rise and shine. Let's go, team. We've got a problem.
Beginning evasive maneuvers.
This meteor storm is directly over your Mars landing site.
Proximity alert.
Pilot, deploy the shields now.
Activated.
Hang on, team. We're getting you out of there right now. Navigator, fire rockets for descent now.
Rockets fired. 200 miles to planet surface.
Engineer, extend wings for gliding now.
Wings extended. Initiating auto landing sequence.
We've lost autopilot. Commander, activate manual control now.
Shields deployed.
All hands on the control sticks. Pull back. Pull back. Left. Pull left.
console. Good work, team. You made it to the landing site. Welcome to Mars, and welcome to the astronaut corps.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, got it. Yeah. Bill.
Yeah.
The next group's ready.
Oh. Thanks. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the test track. My name is Bill McKim. I'm up here in the control center. In just a couple of minutes, you're going to be out there on that track. But first, let's put together your test schedule. These are the same kinds of tests that are run at GM test facilities all over the world. Let's put up the 26-8 grade.
You got it.
Okay, we're going to start you off on an accelerated hill climb. Now, these steep grades give us a chance to evaluate the effects of heat and stress on your engine and on the transmission.
Twisted or blocks.
Let's put up the blocks, German and Belgian. Next, your vehicle is going to go over a variety of rough road surfaces. These are designed to test the integrity of the suspension and the chassis.
It's gonna get a bit bumpy.
Yeah. Next, you're going to see and feel what it's like when your brakes lock up and you lose control of the steering. Hang in there because we're going to do the test one more time, this time with the ABS or the anti-lock brakes.
Okay.
All right.
What's next?
Let's do some environmental tests. Put up 2, 5, and 7.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
After that, we're going to subject your vehicle to some extremes in temperature, as well as corrosive conditions to see how it handles nature's worst. And finally, we'll take you out for some handling runs. Let's do the corner. I'm going to send you through some hairpin turns, and then we'll take you out and do the high-speed loops. And depending on how your vehicle and you hold up, we'll even throw a few surprise tests in there.
Surprise test.
Yeah, pick one. Now, if this whole routine seems a bit extreme, you're absolutely right. That's what a test track is all about. The cars you drive at home are made up of over 15,000 different parts, and every one of them has to pass the test under very extreme conditions before we ever let it off that test track and out onto the road. Now, as you can imagine, safety is a big...
Safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. And supervise children. Thank you.
La estación de control de cinturones de seguridad está a la vuelta de la esquina. Por su seguridad, mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo y cuide a los niños.
Vehicle 4 is clear when you arrive.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Woo!
The torque and transmission load data are looking good.
Great, let's proceed to the rough road tests.
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to take you right up to the cones, hit the brakes, and see if I can steer you through.
Hold on. Braking now. ABS rear. Braking!
All right, that's the way it ought to be. You see how ABS lets you keep control of the vehicle while braking? Let's demonstrate some extreme test conditions.
Okay.
Did you remember to turn off those robots?
Clear for track course A.
All right, let's pick up the pace.
Increasing speed, 10%. 20%. 30%.
Are you seeing an increase in lateral forces?
Sure am.
And that's what we call an evasive maneuver.
Ready for the variant test.
Check. Hang on tight. Increase speed for the loop.
Accelerating.
Go. Got the 64 now. Here we go.
Push it harder.
Whoa!
All right. Decelerate for re-entry. As long as they're heated up, let's grab a thermal image.
Will do. Cameras on. Looks like all components are well within test parameters.
Well, all right, that completes our test schedule. Let's download the data.
Did you go in the space one?
Hey, thanks for being such a great test crew. Come back and ride anytime.
Grandpa! Hi, Grandpa!
They've taken down the sign.
Wait,
It's right here. No sign. Now we'll be heading over to Animal Kingdom now.